Hi, my name is David Evans, and welcome to today's Minute in the Word. Have you ever felt ripped off by God? Have you ever had a desire for something that's so strong and you've begged and pleaded for God and He doesn't answer? Have you ever thought, what would the world be like if God would say yes to all of your prayers? There's a verse in Exodus chapter 2:4, and it's one of my favorite. And it says, "His sister stood afar off to see what would become of him." Now, this is the story of Miriam and her mother and little baby Moses along the Nile River. I want us to be in the perspective of Moses' mother and the prayers that she's praying as she's putting her 3-month-old child into a crocodile-infested river, never to see the child again, as she thinks. She's probably praying, "God, please help my son to float down the river and get out of Egypt and escape this slavery." Maybe some trader family on the outskirts of town, help them to find the child and take this out of this bondage. But off in the distance, she sees a cloud of dust, a chariot, Pharaoh's banners, and Pharaoh's guards walking up to the river. And she begins to plead with God, "Help them not to see my child. Help it to float down the river. Help them to not be able to see it, God." But out jumps Pharaoh's daughter, and she sends a handmaiden into the river to fetch the basket. And now Moses' mother is begging with God, "God, please help them to put the child back in the water. Help them to not want the child and just to let it go back down the river." But Scripture says Pharaoh's daughter loved the child. And now Moses' mother is begging with God, "Let not this happen. This can't be right, God." Have you ever felt ripped off by God? Have you ever begged and pleaded for God and He just didn't answer how you saw fit? The next time you're wondering about God, think about Moses' mother along the Nile and know that God has a purpose for your life. Without Moses being in Egypt, children of Israel have never been freed. And know that God has just a spectacular plan for you as He did for Moses. This has been a Minute in the Word. Thank you for watching.